Nu, cred că o să stau mai puțin, că mă simt grozav. Zice că începe. And I think I'm live. Let's see. Zice că începe. Hi everyone. I think I'm live. Oops. Thank you. Ah. I'm not feeling great today. Gladly nobody was in the stream at the beginning. Hear me bumble around. So hi and welcome to my channel, Hisame Artwork. Today I'm going to color the Valentine's Day event for my comic book, Niels Feynman's Time Traveling Adventures. And we're gonna do something different this year. It's going to be Darwin's Day, which is on the 12th of February. So let me see what color I'm gonna choose. This dark green here. And I'm gonna pull out an older page from an event because I have her colors there. The girl is gonna be in book 2. Whenever I do these events for Niels Feynman, they're either from the future or the past. There we go, found it without any spooky light. Oh, okay, I think that's it. Not too dark. Better. So for the past 2 Valentine's Days, I've done celebrations. The past 2 years I've done Valentine's Day, so I thought I'd change it up a bit. This year, especially since a lot of people don't like Valentine's Day, so I've done singles Valentine's Day last year for people who are single and have to endure Valentine's Day. And this year I thought I'd do Darwin's Day. I'm gonna do something colorful for the back, but I'm not sure yet. Until then, I'll just color with white the teeth here. And the eyes. For Marie, I'm gonna want cherry fire red little card for her. Really don't know what to color the rest of it. Think gray. I can give it like white wheels. Kind of resembles a bike I have. Now I'm gonna color Marie. I'm gonna pull out another page, see where I can find her. And white here. Brown for the nose. And I'm gonna put another layer, bold color. Okay, so that would kind of be oh, hi curry chicken. It's Niels Feynman's time traveling adventures. It's on Tapastic. And that little part there I have to make purple. It's part of her color. And I want to make it kind of the same purple it was in the Thanksgiving event. Let's see where I put it. Oh, there it is. Oh, I put it the same as the color. Oops, ball color. This part here, I always color on the wrong layer. So I'm gonna go back to the base layer. And correct it where I should have corrected it. I have too many layers, but I do need them, so it's a hard task to juggle everything. So now I'm gonna turn off the bold color so I can finish coloring Marie. And I'm gonna erase the green part here somehow. Select, select, select these extra parts. Wow, you're making the 100th episode. Congrats. Thank you. Yes, we have gotten to 100. I'm so proud of myself. It's been 4 chapters. And honestly, when I started doing this, I wasn't sure we were gonna get to that number, but I'm super glad we finally did. I have the story written for 4 books. So far I have part of most of book 1 done. So in book 1 the protagonists are visiting Isaac Newton and Stephen Hawking. and in the other books they're gonna visit other historical figures. So I have the stories written for the entire series. I just need to slowly but surely get there. And it's like it's a very slow progress. We've been working on this for 2.5 years and we're not done with book 1 yet. So yeah. So I'm pressing the Alt button to switch to eyedropper tool. So it's a good idea to learn the keyboard shortcuts. Where was it? There we go. Da, 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 da. So Darwin didn't have that many colors on him. Maybe I'll make his beard a light gray, just so it's differentiated from the rest of his face. I have no idea what colors he wore, so I'm just gonna improvise. I'm gonna go for purple for the suit. Spiffy. So I might lighten up the colors later on. Not sure. I think it's a bit maybe too dark. Maybe I'll put some stripes on his pants. I will figure it out later. Oh, I want to change the fish's faces and the birds. They all look so sad. I'm gonna use this tool here, the correct line tool. This is what I love about Clip Studio Paint, the vector. Happy fish. Hope they don't look evil. Like it's not an evil smile. Maybe I need to raise this part a bit more. Better. So the line art is done by my friend June Fender, and we're hoping for book 2 that I'll be able to find a third person to help us with the backgrounds. Neither one of us is very good at drawing backgrounds and architectural perspective stuff. And it does take a lot of time to learn that properly. And we're already working a lot for this comic book, so I think the best course of action would be to find someone that already has this skill and can do it. And once we finish book 1, I'm going to put it on hiatus until I find the third artist and also save some more money. And hopefully have a bigger budget for book 2 so that we can do more. But that is a long way away. I think it'll take another year to finish book 1, and then it's gonna be the hiatus. These are not overlapping nicely, so I'm gonna move it down a bit. It's a good idea not to have tangent lines. And these are Darwin's finches, since I'm doing Darwin's Day. So I think at some point I will Google the finches and change their beaks. And I think I'm gonna do this now before I forget. Like there's a famous image with the finches. There we go. Can I get it in a bigger resolution? Okay, so stubby, long, and bulky, and that one kind of looks like this one. And this one, I'm just gonna make it like really chubby. And I don't remember if he did some study on fish, or if it was somebody else. Darwin Sickoback fish, something something? No, not circle. Sicklefish. Sacklefish. Of English, it's hard to guess how you like to spell things. Sickle, okay. Sicklefish. No, this is sickle something else. What? Sickle cell disease, sickle fish, species. I don't remember if these were the ones. Cichlid. Okay. Cichlidae. Blah blah blah. Blah blah. Saw these in a documentary about isolation and how they changed, just like Darwin's finches. So I'm trying to find them and get maybe a similar image that I can do for the balloons. There's like a really wide variety of fish, and for this species, like the shapes, probably I'm not doing something right. Don't think it was part of his research. I think it was somebody else that studied them and kind of showed about specialization. I don't remember if it was a lake in Africa or in the US, and they got isolated and they separated into different species. So it was like something like Darwin's finches on the islands. Oh. I guess I'll leave them like this for now. Until I figure out some more. This will be published on the 12th. That is a Tuesday. So here Niels is dressed as a monkey, and they're kind of having a whole theme here with fish, then dinosaur. Well, actually Dimetrodon wasn't a dinosaur, but anyway, you get the idea. Fish, reptile, and then monkey, primate, to be more exact. Okay, and Mr. Teeny from Simpsons. chimp. Okay, so he has a little white hat. And Niels' hair here, hidden underneath the costume. In fact, there we go for the fish. Oh, for Niels's feet. And I'm gonna turn him off. So that I can color his dad. And this is how he looked last time. And I think I'm gonna take that color for the pants. Although I should have colored his face so I don't have any issues with the line art, color bleeding from underneath. So this is gonna be a better way to do it. He's kind of aged a bit more so in that time, so I'm gonna put like maybe some grayish speckles on him, although in 5 years I don't know if he would get that many gray hairs. question is, what shirt should I give him from up top? Um, I think like his legs are too skinny, to be honest. Oh, he's not that young anymore. He's been married and had a kid. So he would have a bit of flab. This is one of those weird moments I realize I never paid much attention to guys' butts, and I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Like for women, that's usually where the fat goes. For guys, not so much. It's usually just around the belly. So I'm not gonna insist too much on giving him a big butt. But this part here definitely would not be straight anymore. He's also snacking. Snacks are a great way to get fat. Yeah, I think I'll just delete this for the moment. Oops. There we go. And I'll do it from the shading because I can't decide right now. Okay, color for the shirt. I'm gonna have green in the background, so I wouldn't give him green. I'll give him purple. It's kind of a weird color, but let's say it's the future, so. It's gonna be a weird time. Men are gonna be more colorful. Although I think I have to make it like even lighter. Because it seems a bit too dark for the rest of the stuff. Compared to the pants, the saturation is pretty low. So I'm gonna be putting some trees in the background, a whole bunch of other stuff. And hopefully get it all done in time. Dog balloon color. Dog balloon ink. That's supposed to be a beagle. This color. Tortoise ink. Okay, and gonna give it a color, I'm not sure. Tortoise. Okay. Oh, it's kind of a brown. I was hoping something more colorful. Nope, it's extra brown. Can I do purplish brown? Okay, underbelly, are they lighter or darker? Seems to be the same. It will be darker, I guess. And the legs, beige. Fingernails. Usually looks better when it's lighter. So that's what I'm gonna do. I made it purple with orange. I'm gonna have all the bushes behind that are gonna be green, so I'm gonna kind of have to do it that way. So I'm gonna turn the ink off. I'm on the paper layer. And turn the ink on. Background. Where's the background? Okay. So this layer, I'm gonna move it down here so that when I turn off the ink I still have it. And I think I'm gonna change the color and make Eevee a lot lighter. Though this might be too much. Um, and actually kind of this half here is gonna be sky blue. I'm just gonna have bushes and things like that. So at the moment she's not standing out very well, but hopefully I'll be able to remedy that. With some shading and just darkening what's gonna be here in the background. And I'm gonna add a bunch of cherry trees and what's it called, sweet pea, as an homage to Mendeleev. Oh no, was it Mendeleev? No, I think that's the guy with the periodic table. Yeah, that's the periodic table guy. The other one, Peas, Priest, Genetics. Mendel. Okay, so it's Mendel and Mendeleev. No wonder I got them mixed up. So Mendeleev is Russian chemistry guy and Mendel is Austrian genetics priest guy. Hopefully I won't get them mixed up again. So yeah, this is... Oh, I have the bucket with the popcorn. Because corn has gone through so many transformations. It's been modified over the millennia. And it's gotten so good and tasty. Yum yum yum. I love popcorn. I really do. It tastes so good with butter. And I'm gonna take the color from Marie's wagon. There's gonna be white here. Okay, let's settle this. In fact, I'm just gonna make everything red. I think it'll make my life easier. Oh, hi Kairani, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Curry chicken would be so yummy right now. Yeah, I know, I love their name. I have yet to eat. That one's. Oh, I wasn't feeling very good, so I didn't eat because I knew I had the stream, so I was afraid that I might get sick during the stream, so I was like, fish smoothie, turn into my soup. Yeah, not bad idea. Actually, I have some soup in the fridge from 2 days ago. I should probably eat before it goes bad. But I put too much noodles in it, so now it's like a watery spaghetti dish. When I first put the noodles in, I thought, oh, I should like put a bit more. And in Romanian cuisine, you like don't make it a ramen soup. You just put some noodles for decoration and something to chew on. And I put so many, it looks like it's a ramen now. Yeah. So I'm doing Darwin's Day for this Valentine's. Now for that reason. So I did Valentine's Day for the past 2 years, and I thought this year I'm gonna be clever and do Darwin's Day. So I got everything that had to do like with genetics put in. I have like fish, I have dinosaurs, I have chimpanzees, primates, and I have corn and fish and finches and the beagle. I'm excited for it this year. Yeah. You can do like spot all the references. If I had the time, I would do a like little game and give some prizes, but as usual, I don't have that many followers, so there's really no point in doing it. But it would be nice, like spot all the historical references. Like that's the Beagle, it's the name of Darwin's ship. Excuse me, I had a little cough. But like yeah, that would be nice. Like for example, Niels's dad is eating corn, which has been altered a great deal. It used to be like little weed with seeds on it, and now it's this juicy, sweet thing. We need your comic for homeschool. Yeah. Like I always try and sneak in references to awesome stuff like this. For example, the fish, well, they're kind of generic, but there was this little documentary about how some fish got stuck in some lakes isolated and it was just one species, and it diversified into other species just like Darwin's finches. If you know the birds, they kind of turn into different species so they can adapt to eat different things on the little island they were on. Well, yeah, because Kids are gonna want to play what other kids are playing, so, or the parents. I mean, you play a lot of games that your friends play. I think for us, Stardew Valley is the only game we have in common. You haven't played any of the other games that I was telling you about. Oh, we played Magica, right? But we played like half an hour or something like that, and then we never got to play it again, which was too bad, because I think Magica is really nice. But it was very unpopular, like it did not sell well, and I'm really sad about that. I wish they would make more. I love the humor in Magica. Yeah, we don't play that type of game. We avoid MMOs and anything that like we. The second one, my profile, the other one was under. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is one thing I'm not too happy about with Steam. Like you can't loan games that easily. To do family sharing is like really hard, and you only have like 5 people. And like you can't, I mean, and when you had the game at home and you play couch co-op and you were playing with the neighbors or the kid down street, like you can just invite them to your house and you can play the game. But when it's across another country, it's a bit more difficult. I'm gonna change his shoes so they're not brown, because they don't see very well, because Niels is brown as well. There, so now it should stand out better. Yeah, we avoid free-to-play games and endless games. Like, we like games with story, and I would rather pay for it, play it, and then be on my way, not play it endlessly. And have to be stressed that, oh, if I didn't play it for 1 year, I'm so low on the rankings now that I have to fight again. Well, that's the movement generally. Games as service or something like that. Somebody was saying at the exposition. Like, I'm pretty upset with the model for Plants vs Zombies too. I wish it was like before, but what are you gonna do? I have to pay a bunch of money for a new plant, and it's just no fun. Mhm. So I think I'm done. Oh, I wanna separate this half on a different layer. It's gonna be much easier to do this in Eclipse Studio Paint. Color. It's been fun. The classes are very customizable. I don't usually did as a kid, but Thank you. Oh, you remember Neopets? Uh, I'm so sad they um went bankrupt or whatever's going on with them. Like that was a pretty nice free to play, and it didn't have any microtransactions or other nonsense like that. And um, I don't know how some of the people there made so much money, because you had like a stock market, if you remember. You had like a cute little miniature stock market, and there were adults playing that game and making a lot of money. Yeah, it's not usable Neopets anymore. Like I can't play that. It's come on. And I think that's how a lot of users made tons and tons of money, because I remember I was like trying to save money for a brush and it was just so dang hard. And I just did some art for somebody and they gave me more than enough money to get the dragon potion I wanted. And I was like, oh my god, where do you have all this money? Did you cheat or something? But it turns out I was in high school back then, and the person that gave me the money was a student at I don't know if it was economics or what it he was student business, something like that, and he said he made the money on the Neopets stock market. Hi Lord Kezar, how have you been? We were talking about Neopets. Did you ever get to play Neopets? Okay, let's see where I have. I heard you were talking about Neopets economics, a very serious subject. No, I haven't played it. Well, it was fun when it came out. It kind of didn't age well. Those Neopoints were tough to farm. I was just impressed that person made so much money off the Neopets stock market. Like I didn't think. Uh, yeah, I mean it's interesting how that mechanics worked. Now as an adult I find it much more interesting. Back then it was just annoying. It felt like gambling because I didn't understand anything. And I didn't like it and I was just upset. Like, I want lots of money too. But I think it was like one of the most fairest stock markets in a video game. Definitely more fair than real life. Went flop and opened the door. Oh, I hate microtransactions. I hate it when you can buy real money or with real money items in a game, because it just totally imbalances everything. And I generally lose any interest in a game like that. Yeah, this is why I'm so begrudgingly still playing Plants vs. Zombies, but I just love the game. I loved it when it came out, Plants vs. Zombies 1. I just loved it, so I'm kind of still playing Plants vs. Zombies 2, which has microtransactions if you wanna be number one. It's more fair than other things I've seen, but still I'm like, I said I wouldn't do this. Why am I doing this? Damn you. Like, I would like to do a mini game with the mechanics of Plants vs. Zombies for Ernest, and be like kind of the old Plants vs. Zombies version. But hopefully I can make enough changes so there wouldn't be um, like copyright issues. Make Plants vs. Zombies good again. We hope we can continue networking so many programmers. Yeah. Some guy poured about $20,000 into a Sultan game and it's like 40 levels above second place. Wow. That just seems like a stupid game. I keep seeing them. I get advertisements for this Sultan or Chinese Imperial Palace thing. And it's just like, looks like a terrible game. Well, you have these issues in all art mediums. I mean, um, if you go at any bookstore or supermarket, where most people tend to buy books, if they ever do, is just full of 50 Shades of Grey, Twilight type of stuff. So they can complain as well that literature ain't what it used to be. Having to be so proud. I feel like the point of investment of time. Yeah, a lot of games aren't that great anymore. So as an adult, you're gonna be less likely to invest your time in it since you have so much to do. Yeah. Play games that other people are playing, so it's fun. June drew a very good tree, so I'm gonna use it. A lot of fours, but four likes for, huh? I don't understand the joke. Oh, does it mean special magic powers if you have a lot of fours on stuff? Pfft. I don't think she knows about Japanese. Yeah, I don't waste time on that. But I don't know why I'm stuck at around 440 subscribers on sorry, followers on Twitter. Like I've been stuck at that number for I think over a year. It's like really weird. Every time I get to 450 or something like that, there's some event and they like delete old accounts or anything like that, and then I'm back to 430 or something like that. Okay. Take care. I'm gonna call this hedging. I didn't mention it. For cap will be. How did you get so many on Instagram though? Oh, on Instagram, well, they had like this really bad system back in the day, where you just, if you followed thousands of people, you would like be raised in the levels. So I saw that a lot of people were following and unfollowing me, so I just followed 7,000 people, and a bunch of them that I wasn't even following started following me. I don't know why. It was a weird experiment anyway. Like the algorithm back in the day was weird and really unfair. So I'm glad they changed it, but it doesn't seem to me like they changed it for the better, so I just don't post anything on Instagram. Yeah, at some point they realized that they were doing it wrong, and they thought, oh, we're gonna fix this, and we're gonna make it more like Facebook. So I just lost 1,000 subscribers. I had 2,500, and every time I posted, I just lost subscribers. So it got from 2,500 to 1,500, and I never really liked Instagram to begin with. It's just breakfast and selfies. It's really not that much for artists. Like I see how many followers like accounts of pretty girls get, and like artists barely get anything. So it's really not for art, Instagram, even though some like to say that. But the big accounts have a lot of bots that just follow and unfollow people. Like I've seen many accounts, with cute animals or pretty art. They just follow and unfollow a lot of people, and that's how they get promoted. And I just don't want to spend time doing that, since I don't make any money from Instagram anyway. Like, so what if people give me likes on Instagram? They're not interacting with the page and don't care about my work. Yeah, following off. I don't like that type of platform. I rather spend my time on Tapastic or on Discord or on YouTube. It just seems like you reach actual people and you tell them about your work, and they show you what they do. And finding people who are genuinely interested in what you do, because if they're not interested, there's really no point. They're not gonna ever support you financially in your projects. And also getting feedback, you know, like how can you improve your comic or your video game or whatever you're doing. How can you find people that think your project is worth investing their time and effort in, when you don't have money to pay them very much, like you kind of giving them a honorary salary, like, here, thank you for your effort, coffee's on me. Like, if you don't have a big company investing in you and then taking everything you have after you launch the game, it's like really hard to juggle all of these things. Do all of them. Turns out juggling all of this stuff is alright. So thank you again for your help. Oh, thank you. We'll talk on Discord, like what my obligations are and what I have to do for all of that. To use something about things we can see. Getting. Yeah. Me too. So I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna have to draw the ship and put it in the background. So yeah, I'm not gonna do any line art in the stream because it takes a long time and it's less flashy and interesting. Yay! Okay, more donations. Yeah, I'll talk with you on Twitch. I'm gonna end the stream now because rest of the stuff is details I have to draw and menus and stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna, although I would like to show you guys styles in Photoshop, since I am in Photoshop, because usually I don't get to show you guys these things, and I think it would be interesting to see how styles work. So let me open an older one. Okay, let's see, where was the Easter file? Easter special, Irwin Pastic. Guess I renamed it something. The event folder is a mess. I gotta start organizing it. There we go. Good old Control F. So I have to write Happy Darwin's Day. And I'm gonna look for a different font. And what you can do is you can just scroll up here with the down arrow key, but you have to have this selected. And it will change the font and you can see it immediately. I'm gonna turn off the effects for now so it's easier for me to see the font. So far, brush script, I like the font. So I'm gonna remember it, brush script. I'm looking for a fat font, but not too fat. And I'm gonna write them down. Candera is also pretty nice, but it's a bit fat. Brush script. Oh, Candice, but it's too much like Candy Crush. Oh, Carnival. This one's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm liking this font. And the style is not gonna work for it that well. You get it from Windows and then you go here to Styles. Where did it go? Okay. So this is the style window. As you can see, I already have some of them installed. Oh yeah, the balloons are super cute. And you can just select whatever style you want from here. Yeah, puppy balloon. And there are a bunch of styles online as well that you can like choose. Most of them look pretty bad when they're in the default. So what you can do is go here to style and then layer style and then scale effect to shrink it. And now it looks much better. Of course it doesn't really fit this here, this font and this color combination. But you have to kind of have in mind what you want, and then you can make that style. This font has a bit of grit in it, and I'm really not liking that. I know I have a better font for this, but I can't remember what it's called or if I still have it installed. So sometimes you just gotta scroll. Yeah, styles are really awesome. Like, there are a bunch of things in Photoshop that you might not ever use because they're deep down somewhere. Yeah, I do. I use a lot of websites for extra fonts. Deftone is not bad. Like, some of these fonts, I had them for like over 10 years, I think. I don't know, almost 10 years. They like, I think a friend of mine from work had like this big free pack, and she gave it to me. Oh, this one's pretty nice. I think I can do something with it. And thanks for showing us how to properly color. Yeah, so I'm gonna end it here. I just wanted to show you guys about the styles in Photoshop because I think not enough people know about them, and they're really nifty and handy. So that was it for today, guys. This is gonna be finished, and I'm gonna post it on Tuesday. That's when Darwin's Day is gonna be. So thank you again for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.